Hey, it's Mark Potter, Shore Sports MD, and I'm with Beth Anne Langrell, and the holidays are here. My goodness, it gets so stressful at this time, not only for families, but for kids too. You've got all of the indoor sports going on, indoor track and field, basketball and wrestling, swimming, all of those going right now. Cuts just happened, and it's like, we're out of sync. We haven't done holidays like this in a couple of years.
Right. That is certainly true. And there's so much that's happening. You know, you talk about the sports piece. It also leads me to think about kids that are applying for colleges, and, you know, everybody is making sure that they've got a holiday schedule that works for the family. And we're introducing holidays back in a different way, like you said, now that we are starting to sort of make our way through the pandemic. And it's stressful, and kids need the outlet to be able to take some time for them. It's also really important for your mental health that you think about what you need. You know, sometimes we see all of these wonderful ads on TV, you know, the people dancing around, it's holiday times. But for a lot of folks, it can be a difficult and a stressful time. Family gatherings aren't always awesome as people want to believe they are on television, or when you hear people talk about how wonderful their family is. You might have a friend or a neighbor who doesn't have a family to go to at all. And so paying attention to what those around you need and what you yourself need as you think about the holidays is really important.
And everybody, there was a study that came out recently. People want that perfect Christmas. They want to provide their kids with the perfect Christmas. There's no such thing.
There isn't. And you know, sometimes we sit in a space of such judgment of what it's supposed to look like for ourselves. We can also be judgmental of what it looks like for other people. But managing expectations and being able to know that giving is a way that you can have the perfect Christmas. You know, maybe it's bringing your family together and saying, we're going to donate to the bike program that's currently running over at Preston Auto Group, and saying, here's how we can give back. Finding ways that we can fulfill ourselves during the holiday time is really important, and knowing that we are the people who set the expectation for what the holiday is going to look like.
Your kids don't need that perfect gift.
Right.
That having a roof over their heads, maybe a little love, and some family time. And for somebody like myself, with my kids going off to college, I mean, the joy of just having them back under my roof is reason enough to celebrate.
Absolutely. And you know, COVID has done one thing that I think we would not have seen if we hadn't been in the midst of a pandemic, and that's help us realize what's really important. It's brought a different connection to families. It makes us value the time that we have, because there was such a lull in being able to gather. And so for all of you, I encourage you to take some stock of the moments that you can really treasure and cherish. You know, we don't know what today brings. We don't know what tomorrow might bring. And things that we can purchase for one another at the holidays, they're great. But the bottom line is, they're just things. And the humans that are around us and the people that we can take care of and offer a hand to is really an important piece of what makes us a great community.
The holidays are a tough time. If you're struggling, maybe you just need to talk to somebody. Maybe somebody just needs you to listen. You know what? You can be there. As Beth Anne says on the morning show on 94.3 Winks FM, it's okay to not to be okay.
Absolutely.
You know, so reach out. You can reach out to For All Seasons. They'd be happy to set up a time to talk with you. Or if you're in a crisis, they can talk to you right away. How can they get a hold of you guys?
Sure. So those crisis hotlines are really important for both the English and Spanish-speaking population. They operate 24/7. Our crisis hotline is 410-820-5600 for the English population. And I know, especially with our students and our college students coming home, some people don't want to pick up the phone. They might be more comfortable texting, and you can text, and also our Spanish-speaking folks can call the Spanish text line at 410-829-6143. You can find us on the web at forallseasonsinc.org, or Facebook is also another way that you can reach out to us, and that's For All Seasons Behavioral Health and RCC.
Absolutely. And just keep in mind, they do accept all insurance, or most insurance policies, but they also, if you don't have insurance, they're still here to help you. They have a program for that as well. So reach out to For All Seasons. Maybe you just need to listen to somebody. It's okay to call them and say, hey, how you doing today? Make sure you do that, especially in this holiday season. And thanks for checking out ShoreSportsMD.com.